Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription, you can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got She-Hulk episode 3. Let's go. Let's go.
What happened to me?
I'm sorry.
We can catch
I
up.
tried to warn you. My blood got into your system.
So I turn into a Hulk now too. Who the hell are you?
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
I can't wait to take on whatever case you want to assign to
Your
me.
first case is the role of Emil Blonsky, also known as Abomination. Jennifer Woolley.
I've already got a winning strategy, and it is 100% in the bag.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
After shocking footage leaked showing the Abomination participating in what appears to be an underground fight club after having escaped from prison.
Uh-oh. Skip past that crap. All right. Now, why does the prison got to look crazy like that? I wouldn't put no money in them. But oh, whoops.
Explain to me
Why is this skipping that like that? I'm forgetting that this is a TV show and they just try to make stuff look good. But in real life, man, this is a prison. Man, I'm going to put them in a box. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just make them suffer, but I'm saying, like, I'm not worried about how I look. But I know I'm doing life in prison, but I want to make sure that the prison look pretty. Anybody worry about that? I mean, stop it. I'm putting them in a box.
Want to explain to me why you failed to mention that you not only escaped from prison, but you were also recorded doing so? You said to my face that you never turn into the Abomination anymore.
No, I said I choose not to. These were extenuating circumstances.
You understand that this constitutes another crime and totally destroys your chances at parole?
What? No, because I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned of my own free will.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high security prison?
Wrong.
A sorcerer supreme of the mystic arts, and his name is
Wong. Just Wong. And his internet presence is a little chaotic. He's either a sorcerer who lives in New York or a librarian who lives in Nepal.
Can you get to him?
Yes, Jen, it's me. Of course I can get to him. I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me
A
with a bunch of looks.
thirst trap.
Calls back. You know, if Blonsky's telling the truth, this guy busted him out.
Basically, men are all the same. You put out a picture, you looking good, they coming.
Out of his prison cell and probably ruined my entire case. I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. I just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. That's not. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
Yeah. How she know that we couldn't wait to see Wong?
Has been tapped to represent Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination, in his upcoming parole hearing. The news has stirred up much controversy.
Ever since it's been revealed that Jennifer Walters has a superhero alter ego called
She did this.
She-Hulk, the statuesque green lawyer has been plagued by public backlash, with many questioning her qualifications.
Toda la internet está hablando de She-Hulk. En la última hora.
Oh, she all over them. She went viral.
La gran mujer verde.
The girl went viral.
But then they gave it to a woman?
Wait, hold on. What did he just say? Hold on. He said something crazy.
But then they gave it.
They took the Hulk's manhood away, but then they gave it to a woman. Basically, they making the guy look like a clown. That makes no sense. I don't know where you get that from. They took the Hulk's manhood away and gave it to a woman. I don't get that. Superpowers is your manhood?
I have no problem with female
heroes. I'm just saying, make your own. I know that job, but I'd smash.
Ah! People say the same thing. Like, I have a problem with black heroes, but make your own. Why you turn a hero black? Bro, they can make a female Hulk. You know what I mean? He said, make your own. This is their own. It's like they already have a Hulk now, and they got a She-Hulk too. They got both. Basically, they putting out all that weird stuff people be saying, dumb stuff people be saying when you see a new or a gender bend and stuff like that.
On the line, we have Gideon Wilson, the original prosecutor who put the abomination away all those years ago. Gideon, first I would like to say it is frankly appalling that anyone would work towards freeing the most.
Have you seen this?
Why?
I don't care what anybody says about me.
She looks small.
Due process. Emil deserves a fair hearing.
You have to respond.
She got big clothes on, I think.
Jennifer Walters speaking.
She was gonna say She-Hulk.
Right there. Holloway beckons.
Come on.
She went and got some clothes that fit her, like huge clothes.
About your life. You're a public figure now, and the office line has been flooded with calls and requests for interviews, so you should do it.
People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. Once that's over, this whole media circus will die down.
No, Jen, this is not going to go away just because you're ignoring it.
Every minute I spend on this crap is one less minute I spend focusing on my job.
If I was her, man, I'd be playing in the NBA or the WNBA. Or the NBA, to be honest. Get that. She qualified for that.
Not Jen Walters.
Ms. Walters is head of the Superhuman Law Division.
We have too much history for me to be comfortable with her on the case.
I would love to know what this is about and not work on it.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Mallory Book is also
Mallory Book.
Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff. She could be my next fiance.
That.
I'm going to not be involved.
Are you a lawyer? It looks cool.
So basically, the dude's a scumbag.
Our friend, Mr. Bukowski.
I don't know about Tim, but she is attractive.
On a delicate matter. He's been defrauded by an ex-girlfriend and wants to file a suit against her to get his money back.
Bought her jewelry. Flew her to Bali for a photo shoot. Paid off her Volkswagen Passat.
Those are gifts.
Superhuman Law Division.
The girlfriend in question is a shape-shifting light elf from New Asgard.
Well, to be fair, I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion.
Sorry, what? Sorry, you thought you were dating Megan Thee Stallion? Multiple Grammy Award winner megastar Megan Thee Stallion?
What part of Shapeshifter did you not get?
I thought she drove up a song.
Or you see, this is why I don't want Walters.
That she does have a point.
Walters, I received your message.
Why is she laughing at the person she's supposed to be defending? Also, the dude, at first I was laughing. I said, yo, he bought her that stuff. Those are gifts. But he might actually have a fraud case because she was not who she said she was. And then she said, why would you think Megan Thee Stallion would do it? Bro, she's a shapeshifter. I know how weird and crazy it sounds, but I'm looking literally at Megan Thee Stallion sitting right next to me. I'm seeing it, I'm hearing, I believe it. You know what I mean? If it's me, even though it seems to be completely unbelievable, if I'm looking right at it, sitting right next to me, looking right, I'm believing it. I'm be like, yo, what the heck happened? I don't know what happened, but I like it. It's that simple.
Mr. Wong.
Wong just appeared out of nowhere.
I really need to take this. Thank you. Pug, good luck. Dennis?
Hey, Mean, and damn, am gonna be late for work.
He told you is factual. I extracted him from the prison against his own wishes because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Oh, so he was.
I am not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after seeing this video.
I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters.
So he gonna get in trouble for orchestrating the prison break.
I am not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after seeing this video.
I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters. I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
That's not what I was thinking.
But if you can, do it.
Also, very messy, believe me.
Spider-Man.
Second to the mirror dimension.
I don't know what that is, but no.
Shadow dimension.
What you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
Very well. We'll reserve.
They gonna arrest him though, right?
Don't tap your nose.
If he comes and say that I broke him out against his will, then you kidnapped somebody and you orchestrated a prison break. So you getting arrested, man. It was going on, True Finder. Morgan, what's up?
How much money in cash and gifts did you spend on the Megan Thee Stallion imposter?
Oh man. How about I just say a number and you tell me?
They're making fun of how guys be paying for women.
Considering that you bought her a mid-sized sedan.
But here's what I don't understand. You're gonna laugh at the guy for spending all this money on a girl, you know what I mean, and being used by her, right? Cool. Are you gonna also say that that woman is a terrible person for taking advantage of somebody like that? You know what I mean? We don't do that the other way around. If a guy uses a woman, he's a piece of crap. All right, cool. We don't laugh at the woman, though, for being used. Now, if a woman uses a guy, we just laugh at the guy. If we're going to laugh at him, we also got to say that, yo, this lady's a piece of crap for, you know, taking advantage of him too, right? Shouldn't it work both ways? You know what I'm saying? We should be like, in the other sense, like when a guy takes advantage of a woman, we should be laughing at her too, right?
How about 50,000? 100? 200?
100,000.
5 million.
I am not a fool. No, it's more like 175.
Oh, 175,000. 175 million.
That's a whole house in parts of the country, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah, right.
He gave
So, are you gonna help
175,000.
me or not?
I'm going to start building your case and I will be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
How are they gonna? Couldn't she just leave? How are they gonna catch her? Is she stuck in Midgard or on Earth? Yeah, yo, it was Megan Thee Stallion. It really was, and she just shapeshifted. She just threw that lady on the ground and. Oh, that's her real. I thought she transformed into somebody else. It's an old lady. She said, "I'm not really Megan Thee Stallion." Start laughing, but it's an old lady. To be honest, if she could shapeshift, I don't care. I don't care. I'd be like, yo, turn into so and so next. You know what I mean? If it was me, she old. She looks like a great grandma. I don't care. I'd be like, yo, turn back to so and so. Boom, screw it. Okay, now, like if I found out she was a shapeshifter, I'd be like, yo, this is even better than Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, turn into so and so. All right, screw it. All right, now turn into such and such. Screw it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, I get whatever I want. I get whatever I want. Now I get whatever I want. Now I get whatever I want. That's what I be thinking. I don't care if she looks like somebody's grandma because she don't have to. She can switch. iPhone 14 is out. Dang, I want it. I can't afford that. I heard the only or the big upgrade is the pill. They got the little pill cutout for the Pro, and then you got like a different taskbar or something like that, some weird stuff. And that's it. That's what I'm hearing. And on the regular version, it's the same. Like on the just regular 14, it's the same. That's what I'm hearing.
What's up, bro? How's it hanging, man? Change of heart. I'm gonna drop the case.
Wait, just now?
The truth is, I think somewhere deep inside, I knew. You know, I gave those things because I wanted to. I was just embarrassed.
It's her. I'm going to drop the case and all the other stuff. Why do you think that person just came in just then and said, I'm dropping the case against a shapeshifter? That is the shapeshifter in there doing that. And this guy's dumb enough to believe it. I'd be like, are you the shapeshifter? You know what I mean? Or I just be thinking in my mind, I'll just wait and get that call back and be like, yo. Or I could just call him right then and there. You know, because he might not have the phone or she might not have the phone.
To get found out in such a public way. At some point in time, you gotta take personal responsibility.
I have to say, this is unexpected.
Well, it's just money after all.
It's just money.
Now I got a story to tell.
Sorry, Mister. This is Bug.
Hey man, I think somebody told my Cybertruck. You're saying it was a handicapped spot. I swear it was a Cybertruck spot. Hello?
Yeah, it's the dude called him, so he know that that's the he know that's the shapeshifter.
I love harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick.
I love harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick, baby. Man, they make these men look like monsters. They really like they taking it to the next level. He said, let that be a warning. Like, guys, stop harassing women in the workplace. That's true. I got harassed by women in the workplace. Look, when women harass men, men don't complain. So you don't hear about it. But it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Trust me. It just happened to me. And it wasn't by a guy. I think it happens to both, but women are the only ones that say anything about it. Men just don't say nothing about it. Okay, he said he's still stuck on his iPhone 11 Pro Max. Bro, just save up some money. Now I'm playing. You ain't making no money. It is what it is, bro. Stay with that phone. It still works good. What's going on, Black Doom?
I don't. You guys know me.
We're coming to you live from outside the ultra-high security prison, where the man known as the Abomination will appear before a parole board. There is much public furor over the possible release of some.
Wait, is that her? She-Hulk, can we get the word?
Bro, these old ladies harassing me. I'm like, bruh, leave me alone. Y'all are ugly witches. This lady, right? I let her hold I had like a little a chain or whatever. And she asked me if I could see it. If she could see it, I let her hold it. She takes it, start rubbing it on the chest for some reason, and hands it back to me. I don't say nothing about it. Or one time I'm talking to this lady, right? She's in the car, and she tells me to get closer. I get closer. I got my arm on the car, right? She grabs my hand and keeps pulling it towards the chest, like holding it on the chest like this. I don't say nothing about it. I was taking a delivery. I was doing Uber Eats. I'm in this hoagie place. It's what was it called? Lee's. It's a local shop in Philly. They got a few locations. I think one of them, this particular location closed down. I pick up my delivery, right? I put it in my bag. The bag's on the floor. I'm zippering up the bag or whatever it is, either zipper or Velcro, whatever. I'm fastening the bag. I'm bending over to pick it up. Lady pokes me in my butthole, like literally. She takes a finger, pokes me in the hole, like wham. I was like, whoa. I don't say anything about it. Look, I'm telling you, guys get harassed all the time. They just don't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? They get it all the time. They just don't say much about it. This girl grabbed my this girl grabbed my a little while ago. Before that, this girl was walking past me. She took her hand and like grazed against my crotch on purpose. You know what I mean? Happens all the time. Wait, how are you broke if you have an iPhone 11 Pro True Finder? Yeah, he got money. He get money. You obviously got bands tucked in somewhere. Yeah, he get money.
You're rejected by the Avengers.
She said they say she was rejected by the Avengers. Oh man, and they running with it too.
Hey, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Is Abomination gonna turn good?
Soulmates.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not, because he ugly. Wait, his soulmates? All them ladies?
Hey, are you ready for this?
They all old ladies?
Are those your soulmates?
Oh.
All the soulmates are old ladies.
Wrong about?
No, I don't understand how a guy with zero commute time is late.
We are here today to determine whether Emil Blonsky is
Wong can basically teleport and he's late.
After having served his minimum sentence. In light of recent evidence of a prison escape, I think we all know how this is going to go. So let's keep this brief.
As Mr. Blonsky's counsel, I would love to address the alleged prison escape. We do have a witness who is able to clear Mr. Blonsky of any wrongdoing on his part.
Then we'll start with that then.
Well,
we got to call him first.
The witness is prepared to give a statement
when he gets here.
After Mr. Blonsky gives his.
Are we really entertaining the idea of releasing someone who's been documented escaping from prison?
Now, hold on. Mr. Blonsky, do you feel you have been rehabilitated?
I don't think you should be kept in prison for escaping prison.
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame to those that I've harmed. So to answer your question, yes, I feel I have been rehabilitated. I've spent every day of my incarceration focused solely on redemption. I have changed emotionally, physically, metaphysically, spiritually, karmically, cosmically, interdimensionally.
Let him keep going.
Interdimensionally. What Blonsky is trying to say is that the man you see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky as before. All he wants now is to be a contributing member of society.
If released, would you have a place to live? Yeah. You can rely on that.
The soulmates.
Mr. Blonsky does own a plot of land on which he plans to work and reside.
He's going into farming.
No, actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat on the property, which is very...
How does Mr. Blonsky intend to fund this endeavor?
With criminal activity.
Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals.
They paying for him.
Pledged to financially support him.
I'm surprised they included that. Like this guy, I think they're trying to make him look bad by having all these concubines, right? Like his soulmates or something like that. I think they're trying to make him look bad. But I'm surprised they included that because, to be honest, that really makes them look bad, to be honest. They're all of them like a psychotic maniac, but the psychotic maniac is the problem. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, and this happens all the time. But I guess the angle is right here is that he manipulated them and tricked them. And yo, there is no manipulation or tricking somebody if they know you're a psychotic maniac. If I know you're a psycho, I don't care what you say. I know you're a psycho. You killed 5,000 people. There's nothing you can trick. There's no way of tricking me. I'm staying away from you, period. You know what I mean? So obviously something is wrong with them. We know something's wrong with him. Obviously something's wrong with those ladies over there too.
May I clarify?
No.
Blair, Ruth, Marta, Sheila, Alejandra, Yvonne, and Nicolette are my soulmates. We met through the prison pen pal program. They are my better eights. Love you.
Love you.
I don't think we need to get into that any further.
Oh, man.
Any other questions?
Blonsky started the prison's literacy program. He's helped countless prisoners learn how to read.
He leads daily guided meditation.
But hold on.
Any other questions?
So he's been doing a lot of good in the prison. He's been like Martha Stewart.
He's helped countless prisoners learn how to read.
Okay. In District Court of Los Angeles, State of California, case number 432748-38. Preliminary witness and exhibit list of defendant. Okay, witness Wong, Sean Holt, Amy Chance, Carl Cohort, and Wong is Sorcerer Supreme. Sean Holt is prison counselor. Amy Chance is librarian, and Carl Cohort is prison guard. All right. That's what it says here.
He leads daily guided meditation and yoga for the prisoners.
He saved me from a bad marriage.
That's it, Carl. Let it
Die, crying.
Just a quiet place to shoot someone.
Instead of toilet wine.
But hold on. He helped somebody shank somebody?
He saved me from a bad marriage.
That's it, Carl. Let it flow.
Now the library's more than just a quiet place to shoot someone.
Oh.
Instead of toilet wine, prisoners make toilet kombucha.
I release you, Linda.
Proud of you, Carl.
I love you so much.
Okay, we're done with Carl.
Damn, he really was turning the prison out.
Because there's still the matter of Mr. Blonsky's escape.
K. Wong needs to show up.
There were extenuating circumstances that the witness will explain if he ever decides to show up.
Okay, finally he came.
My apologies.
I overslept.
Finally!
I lost track of time.
I've asked Wong here today because he is the man responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think you will see this whole thing in a totally different light after hearing from him.
Have you ever heard of Kumite?
It's a fight.
I'd like to move for dismissal of all charges against my client.
On what ground?
Runa is the daughter of an elfin diplomat on Asgard and now in New Asgard.
Oh, she's a diplomat.
As such, she has diplomatic immunity.
She may have diplomatic immunity in New Asgard, but we are not in New Asgard.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but Asgard is not a place. It is a people. Therefore,
Thor's inspirational speeches are not admissible in court.
This case is very cut and dry. My client was defrauded of $175,000 by a scam artist. He deserves compensation for the financial and emotional trauma that he has suffered.
My client and Mr. Bukowski were in a consensual relationship and engaged in role play.
Oh, gross.
No rational.
In role play. So she's saying the transformation was role play. Now, if that's the case, then which is not. If that's the case, then he just gave her the money. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, he just gave her that money. It was gifts. It's over. But then when I found out she's a shapeshifter, yes, you should be able to win that case because you're not the person you said you were.
Adult would have believed my client's texts were from the real Megan Thee Stallion. Mr. Bukowski knew he was dating Miss Runa and went along with it until it no longer suited him.
I did not.
This was a relationship gone bad, not a scam.
Mr. Bukowski was blinded by love.
He absolutely believed that he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion.
I must say, I find it hard to believe that Mr. Bukowski could be fooled so easily. And the onus is on you to prove that, Mr. Pugliese. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa,
that makes
your motion
sense.
to dismiss is denied.
Crush that. And when this is over, I'm canceling my Hollywood hookup subscription. There's clearly no vetting process.
That's her. That's the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter's gone.
I'm changing my ruling.
Oh, come on, Runa. This is getting a little broad.
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
This is very good for us.
She messed up.
Yes. In regard to Mr. Blonsky vacating his cell, I gave him no choice. It was absolutely his choice to return. I offered him asylum at Kamatage, which is truly lovely this time of the year. He was quite adamant he'd be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt to society.
He could still be evil. He could just be playing like he good.
So, you see, Emil Blonsky was forced out of his cell against his will. And even when offered instant freedom, he chose to return to his cell. These are not the actions of a criminal, but of a reformed man who truly wants to do the right thing.
Well, that may be true of Emil Blonsky, but when Blonsky uncontrollably becomes abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
Excuse me? If I could just put your minds at ease.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
He's going to transform.
No.
He can control it.
Emil.
It's fine. Okay.
He can control it like she can. They all scared. Look at them girls. They all wet. They like, ooh. They start playing with themselves. They love it when he transforms.
As you can see, I'm in full control.
That's enough! Change back now!
I was showing that I can control it.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
It tore his clothes. He needs spandex.
Forgive Mr. Blonsky.
No, spandex ain't gonna work for him. He way too big.
He didn't intend to frighten anyone. In fact, this proves that in every instance, Mr. Blonsky could have broken free, but has chosen to remain in his cell. As his stellar prison record reflects, Mr. Blonsky spent his entire incarceration practicing a strict regimen of training and self-discipline so that he may walk among his fellow citizens with no chance of becoming a rampaging abomination again. He deserves a future as a free man and a productive citizen.
So far, I believe that.
Walters. We will adjourn for today.
I don't believe he turned good.
Facts. We will
But
reconvene once a decision has been reached. And please, let's get this man some clothes.
But they should let him free,
And
based
for
off what I
Mr.
heard.
Wong, just one. The Sorcerer Supreme, master of the mystic arts, leader and former librarian of Kamatage.
Yeah. You realize that
Damn.
you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
He out of there. Told you. He's out of there. He committed a crime.
How do you plan to take Blonsky down when he rampages again?
They said, how do you plan to take him down when he rampages again? Damn.
Is there any truth to the rumors you got your powers from a mafia hit gone wrong? What?
You got your power from a mafia hit going wrong.
Undoubtedly hoping to avoid
These people is crazy.
just outside the gates here.
Then I get to my car and some protester has written on it, "Monster defending a monster."
This can go away, you know, with one little interview. Good day LA is thirsty for you.
No, thank you. Hard pass. I cannot wait for this to be over so I can go back to being a normal, anonymous lawyer who also happens to be a Hulk.
What are you talking about? Jen, the genie is out of the bottle, girl. You already.
And everybody know who she is.
No, I don't want this.
Oh my God, you're pregnant with the Abomination's baby, and you're flaunting a little baby.
That's who the father is?
Yeah.
Oh.
God, Dennis.
Man, them tab boys coming up with anything.
You're gonna need that.
Connecting the A and B story. Nice.
How did you two work with him for so long?
Oh, I killed him in my head several times, many different ways.
And yet he was convinced that she had a crush on him. The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guys actually like that.
Would you be willing to say that under oath?
I swear the testimony I'm about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yo, that's actually gonna help his case. Because they're gonna say that he absolutely believed that that girl was in love with him. So he absolutely believed it when that girl said that she was Megan Thee Stallion. That's what I'm thinking they're gonna say.
Can I give you a whole list of my boys? Janice can help us clinch this. Trust me.
She's gonna make him look bad
Miss
though.
Walters, how would you describe your relationship to Mr. Bukowski?
We worked together for several years at the DA's office.
Would you say that you know Mr. Bukowski fairly well?
Definitely. We worked regularly on cases together, so I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Bukowski.
Did
She
he
ain't
ever
like
share
it.
his personal life with you, specifically his dating life?
Yes, he would. Prolifically and unprompted.
You wanted to know how would you characterize Mr. Bukowski in relation to his romantic life?
Basically, he's a sexual harasser.
Self-absorbed, chauvinistic, conceited. He once described himself as a New York 10 and an LA 11.
I thought it'd be the opposite way
He
around.
named his office the Denisphere.
Objection. Relevance.
Mr. Bukowski, need I remind you that you're not representing yourself here? And this is your witness. But I agree. Mr. Pugliese, get to your point.
It's been stated many times in this courtroom that a man of reasonable intelligence would never think that he was dating the real Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, he's not a man of reasonable intelligence.
Do you think that Dennis Bukowski would believe that he could actually pull Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes. Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. He would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
See, told you.
No further questions, Your Honor.
He don't like it. It's making him look bad.
Bukowski versus Bruno. I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski in the amount of $175,000.
My money back, ho.
In addition, we also sentenced the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
No. That's right. There's only one making a stand.
Oh, yeah. There she go. Oh, that's the real one. But the other one was the real one, too.
Hey, do you guys think I have a shot with the
They
real
paid her more to
Megan
do
Thee
that.
Stallion? Should we go back? No, please don't do that. Thanks for the testimony in there, Jen.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I guess she was in there because she didn't like the fact that somebody was impersonating her.
I wish there was a way we could remove her powers and make sure she doesn't victimize anyone else.
Oh, did Dennis Bukowski just give me an idea?
Remove Abomination's
That will
powers?
stay between us.
Or remove her powers? I think she likes her powers, so she's going to think she's trying to come up with a way to remove Abomination's powers? He probably gonna be like, no, I ain't trying to remove my powers. Get hell no.
After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole effective immediately. As a condition of
Soulmate
his
celebrating.
parole, Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into Abomination indefinitely, and is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity. Any violation of this condition will
Forever?
result in his immediate return to prison.
He got to wear that forever?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jen, I'm in your debt. Spiritually, of course.
Just stay out of the news. That's all I ask. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
Well, you might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other.
Why can't he transform? He should be able to transform. They taking away his rights.
Is now a free man. And here with us in the studio, the lawyer responsible for his release, She-Hulk.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer Walters, not She-Hulk.
Why Megan always doing that tongue thing? That's her thing. People like it when she do that.
The high-profile nature of this case and the fact that you yourself are a Hulk has catapulted you into the public eye. So tell us, how did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
Oh,
she didn't.
Funny story. I didn't. Some random guy on the news came up with it after thinking about it for like 2 seconds, but it stuck.
Yeah, free my man Abomination. Free A-Bomb. Free A-Bomb. He ain't do nothing. Free him, he a demon. Free A-Bomb, he a demon. He ain't do nothing. He has rights, yeah. They should let him transform. You know what I mean? As long as he don't go on a rampage is the problem. Okay, so if he transforms, what does that mean? You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, if he transforms, he can go on a rampage. There's nothing you can do about it. So I wouldn't say that he can't transform, because if he does, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like he's prohibited from transforming because if he does, he'll go on a rampage. How about he just doesn't go on a rampage? You know what I mean? They might be thinking that the more he transforms, the less control he gets. I don't know. But it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if he can transform, if he transforms, first off, you're taking away one of his rights to, to be whoever he want to be. But if he transforms and he does nothing, what's the problem? They're like, but what if he does? But he can if he want to anyway.
Forever She-Hulk.
Great. We have to take a break. When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet and exercise secrets.
I'm sorry, what?
She has powers, bruh. That's the secret. This crazy stuff they keep coming up with, about her is crazy. She's pregnant with Abomination. With Abomination's kid. It looked like somebody was watching her just now. Yup. The heck is this?
Oh, wait.
Okay, some evil men were trying to abduct her or kidnap her or whatever. And then she was begging for her life. Then she said, wait a minute, I can just transform. You know what I mean? That was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? She was up there like, yo, I need help. Then she said, wait a minute, I can just terrorize these guys if I want. I can just turn into a She-Hulk and kill them. And I can hit that like button when I turn into She-Hulk. He was getting ready to hit her with a needle.
Oh, wait.
me.
My bad.
If you're gonna strut around showing off your powers, you better be able to back it up.
When did I ever
They got some type of
around and show off my power?
weapons, some type of strange weapons.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
They all got some type of powers with their gear. What kind of got me was when the dude had a hard hat, and his hard hat had some type of powers on it. And that looked strange. The other powers looked cool, but that hard hat was kind of weird. I know they had to draw straws, and he was like, "Damn, I got the hard hat." You know what I mean? And she said, "Y'all rob an Asgardian construction worker?" They said yes. It was funny because it actually looks like that would be the case. Facts. Hit that like button if you like She-Hulk fisting people like hot glue. If you like She-Hulk, hit the like button if you like She-Hulk fisting people like hot glue. I don't understand what that means. If you like She-Hulk fisting people like hot glue, I don't understand. I have no clue what that means. Yo, hit it with the needle, but it just bent. Nah, she just threw. She could have killed that guy by throwing him like 50 feet in the air.
Okay, fellas, I admit that did not go exactly as I imagined it. Thunderball, did you get it? No.
Thunderball.
Once you turned into She-Hulk, I couldn't pierce that nasty green skin. Damn it.
They messed up. They should have hit her before she turned into She-Hulk. I think they wanted to get her blood so they could put it in them and become Hulks themselves.
I'm gonna be mad.
And they working for somebody because the guy just said boss is gonna be mad. She looking at herself as She-Hulk. I'm thinking at that point, she's thinking, yo, I'm vulnerable when I'm, Jim Walter. Maybe I should just stay as She-Hulk. Look good. I look good. You know what I mean? And I look different as She-Hulk. And they can't run up on me and catch me off guard as She-Hulk. I still would turn into a regular because you're gonna be so freaking huge. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that. Well, She-Hulk's not that big. I don't think. I wish she like 7 foot. So it's people that size. Hold on, let me see. She-Hulk. I want to see how big she is. I think she's like 7 foot. So it's people that size. So but trust me, they don't like being that size because a lot of things don't fit. You know what I mean? Finding shoes, clothes, all that is crazy. So she gonna have to either get both sides to fit her in her normal size and fit the She-Hulk size, or just only have one and just like if she but then if she only has She-Hulk clothes, that means she got to stay as She-Hulk, period. But I think that's what she's probably gonna do anyway. Hold on. I'm trying to look and see if I can find her size. She-Hulk. Hold on, Marvel Wiki. Hold on. She-Hulk. Okay, they got She-Hulk there. Let me look. She-Hulk. She-Hulk, Jen Walters, Earth 616. That's all. Us. Okay, physical. Okay. She's 5'10". Damn. She big as hell when she's in normal. She's 6'7" as She-Hulk. So she's not even that big as She-Hulk. She's not even 7. She's not even a 7-footer. She's damn near foot tall. But the person who plays Jim Walters is not 5'10". Jim Walters is pretty big for a female. That's big. That's big. Like most girls is like 5'5", something like that. So she's like towers over most women. But that's not out of the question. 5'10" is not out of the question. You know, that's WNBA height. To be honest, a lot of women in WNBA is like 5'10", 5'11". You know, okay, 6'7" as She-Hulk. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. She can stay as She-Hulk. Okay, I don't get it either. You said it, but you don't get it. Like hot glue. I don't. What does hot glue got to do with fisting people? All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. I want to see this after credit scene. Okay, here we go. Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, there's my new favorite client. Just your signature there.
There she go.
And then just
stuck her tongue out. Did the bounce thing. Did this whole thing. She getting paid. How many rappers can say they work for Marvel?
And initials up here.
I wonder how many rappers worked for Marvel. We got one. Yo, they in there dancing. I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like her music. She-Hulk is actually dancing, but I wasn't paying no mind to her. Yo, they twerking. What the heck? Evil. 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 Oh yeah, Childish Gambino was in Spider-Man. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I enjoyed that episode. I really did. I enjoyed it. Megan Thee Stallion actually was pretty good in that episode. Also, Abomination was a star. He was a star of the episode. It's kind of funny because I think he's going to turn evil again. I really do. But if from what I'm understanding, I think there's going to be a new Abomination. Because doesn't Abomination become good at some point? But I think it's a different Abomination or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, it's a whole group of Hulks. And it's not just Hulk, She-Hulk, and Abomination. It's a Red Hulk. You ever heard of Agents of Smash or whatever? It's a few Hulks. And they're good. You know what I mean? You got the regular Hulk, you got She-Hulk, you got who else you got? It's somebody else. You got Abomination, and you got this one guy. He doesn't look like a Hulk at all. He's like huge or something like that. I think he's Hulk's son or something like that. I can't remember, but it's a few of them. The dude's like primitive or something like that. It's supposed to be like a barbarian or something like that. So yeah, it's a few of them. But I think Abomination becomes good at some point. But it was just too much in this. In this episode, he was just too good. He had the prison baking cupcakes and stuff like. Nah, it's too much. Obviously, he playing in something. Nobody does all that. You know what I mean? He wanted to get out. I guess he didn't want to be bothered while he does something evil. You know, I don't know, because he could have just escaped, but it's something going on other than that. Something else is going on. And we're going to find out what happens. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace. Damn, I just spit on the camera. Y'all seen that? Look at that. You seen that? I spit on the camera.